I'm here with Sam Gain, first team academy coach. Sam, can you tell me a little bit about the football course and the football setup?
Yeah, so the course itself is a BTEC programme, equivalent to 3 A levels, so great opportunities to progress. But we've also got level 1 and level 2 options as well that can tie into the football academy. So it's really valuable that students can apply to get onto the football academy across 3 levels of course, which is really beneficial to them. So it's not just for level 3 students. In terms of the football setup, you'll train 3 times a week. So you'll train on a Monday, Tuesday and a Friday, and then you'll have your game days on a Wednesday, which is when you'll fulfil the fixtures with the first team, the reserve squad, or be part of the development squad playing in the Hampshire Colleges football. So lots of football, lots of opportunity alongside your study programme here on the South Downs campus.
So what does a typical week look like for an academy player?
Yeah, so a little bit as we mentioned really, you're going to train Monday morning, so you'll have a 2.5 hour session on a Monday morning, and then that will lead into a small break before you go into your academic lessons. Lessons will structure around anatomy and physiology, sports coaching, fitness testing and programming. You'll also get access to our gym for conditioning and strength programming work along those lines. Tuesday you'd normally train in the afternoon, so you'll have a day of study in and out of doing your different lessons, and then from 3:30 till 5:30 you'll train. It's where we'll do a lot of shape work and practice key elements for the game ahead for Wednesday. Wednesday is game day, so whether you're home or away, you're looking at around about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock leave, or meet at Wesley Park for a home game, and then obviously from there you'll play your fixture, return home, so all your coach travel and everything is sorted for you. There's no expectation that players will have to get there themselves. All that's part of the programme. Thursday is a quieter day, so no training on a Thursday. You'll have some recovery time in the morning and then go to a lighter afternoon session with lessons. And then Friday tends to be a bit of a lighter session, so we have our 5-a-sides, our 7-a-sides, good fun sessions on a Friday, and that'll be around your theory lessons as well.
So do you have to study on the football academy to play for the academy team?
Yeah, Josh, that's a really good question, and a lot of courses, a lot of programs, a lot of providers do ask for that. So you're going to have to work on taking a sport BTEC, and then you can do the football academy alongside that. We're very fortunate here at HSDC on the South Downs campus that we've got flexibility to allow students, to study the sport programs that we offer here, and the majority of the students do that. But the great thing is you can also be more diverse than that. We've got engineering students, business students that have featured in the first team over the years, and indeed this season business students and engineering, and even A-level students as well. So the great thing is if you keep in contact with us and you understand that you can apply to do an engineering course or you can apply to do a business course, but within that you can still do the Football Academy programme, because the course managers will work closely together to free you up the time to train and support both your academic study and your interest in football. So the great thing is here at HSDC on the South Downs campus, you can have the best of both worlds. You can have your football but also study in an area that you're really interested in. So as I say, a lot of the guys will study the football programme, that's their passion. They want to think about scholarships, progressing into coaching pathways, universities, whatever it might be. But we also have a number of students that don't focus on that course but still have access to the football, which is a great, I think, unique selling point for the programme here on the South Downs campus.
Okay, so is there a chance for players to gain a pathway to the first team?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a very high level of football, and the senior setup with Paul Doswell, Simon Walton, and Ian Baird is really competitive. But yes, absolutely, there is opportunity to do that. The manager is really keen to support local players, homegrown talent as such, and players that are showing that talent, showing that desire and that willingness to work hard. Absolutely, there's an opportunity to do that. In recent years, we've had several players that have been involved with the first team, Marvin Arepo, Ollie Ayres in the last couple of years. So yeah, absolutely, and we've got a huge back kind of catalogue of players that have gone on to play non-league football for Havant Waterlooville and other clubs as well.
We come inside the South Downs campus into the gym, which is one of the teaching areas for the academy. So Sam, what career pathways can the academy players follow?
Yeah, that's a really good question again, Josh, and I think it's really important to remember the importance of having a strong career path behind you regardless of what you do with the football. I mean, it'd be brilliant if all the lads that we work with went on and played professionally, but we have to be realistic and say that there's only a very small number, that get to do that, and that's not to reduce anyone's aspirations. We want players to have that aspiration. Indeed, recently we worked in recent years with Tommy Block, who had 2 or 3 years at Hibernian and is now playing in the National League at Woking as one of our graduates, which is a fantastic story. But the reality is that football's a career that is short. Even if you get to play at the highest level, it's a short career. So what's really important is we underpin with career opportunities and career paths. In terms of what we can do and go on to, well, we're looking at scholarships into the US in terms of studying in America, which is a very popular option and one that we have really good connections with companies such as Pass for Soccer and other providers, UCFB, that we work with as well. University opportunities and prospects, anything from sports nutrition to psychology to sports coaching, management, media, whatever the interests are. Again, this course via your level 3 development will give you that opportunity to progress. So yeah, lots of opportunities to progress. Sports analysis, performance analysis. In the local area, Chichester, Solent University have football driven performance-based degrees. So there's a whole host of opportunities, and part of our job, particularly earlier in your second year on the level 3 programme, or as part of your progression on towards the level 3 course, is to discuss and to look at university, higher education, employment, apprenticeship opportunities, whatever that might look like, and support you through that pathway. Indeed, not all players still want to go on and work in the sports area after a couple of years. Students change their mind. But again, the beauty of the campus here at South Downs is you've got a dedicated careers team who are here to guide you and advise you on careers and opportunities around apprenticeships and so forth, as well as I say, higher education options. So it's so broad the support you get here, and alongside that, you're playing the game you love 3 or 4 times a week and performing and playing at a really good level. So it's a great package, but absolutely career paths are really important to us in terms of how and what we can explore and support you going on and into when you leave us.
So talking about careers, so can you share any success stories in terms of academy graduates?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from a football perspective, we've got players here, there and everywhere. We're celebrating 11, 12 years in partnership with Havant Waterlooville Football Club, and it's a partnership that's still going really, really strong. And over the years, the players that have come through the doors here and gone on to play at really high levels within the non-league pyramid. As I mentioned earlier on, Tommy Block in Hibernian for 2-3 years up in Scotland, now playing at Woking, and they're having a fantastic season in the National League, right up there in terms of their challenge for the National League title at the moment. Craig Robson, Robbo's at Havant Waterlooville now, first team member in the defensive unit for this season. Likes of Alfie Whittingham at Aldershot, again another graduate with us. The Searle brothers, Charlie and Ollie, both forging their career in the Wessex Premier League with Baffins and with Portchester. Marley Ridge at Moneyfield. Sam Ashton was fantastic achievement scholarship in Memphis in the US. He's now back and playing and involved with Gosport. The list goes on and on. Nathan Ashmore, obviously, again playing in the National League. Fantastic goalkeeper, again came through the programme here. So we've got a fantastic kind of back catalogue of players who support what we've done, but also academically as well. Players the likes of Max Whittingham, who's now strength and conditioning coach in the Premier League and working within the professional game. Students that have gone on to teaching pathways, become PE teachers and are still now forging careers as well in the non-league game. So there's huge successes that we celebrate, and we're really proud of the guys that have gone on and progressed both in their football careers, but also in their career path as they've progressed and moved into the workplace as well. So yeah, really exciting stories there.
So getting on to the applications, like jumping on to applying for the course. So for me, if I wanted to apply for the course, so what do I do if I want to apply for the academy? Yeah,
again, great question, mate. In terms of application, obviously onto the website, and you can search Football Academy. If you put that into the search engine, you should get the performance course that comes up, and there's apply now or apply instructions within that process there, which you can follow. We've also really kind of mobile and really active on social media, and there's a couple of accounts I'd like to share with you. Forgive me for reading them, but I obviously want to get them right. So we've got our Instagram account, which is HSDC_football_academy, and then our Twitter account, which is HWFC Academy HSDC. So that would be at HWFC Academy HSDC. Both those social media accounts cover great insight to what we do. You'll see everything from lessons and some stuff recently where they made some sports drinks and they were doing a nutrition lesson. It was a really good active session. But also outside, back on the training ground, the work that goes on in the training ground for preparation for match days, and get a feel for what it's like to be an academy player out on the training ground and working in that setting as well. So those two accounts are fantastic to follow, and then the application, as I say, you can make through the website. But yeah, we'd love to see you, we'd love to meet you. I think we've got a fantastic program here for you to come and study with us, and the beauty of playing football at a really high level, playing 3 or 4 times a week, but also getting everything that college life brings with you. You know, the gym facility we're sat in now, the communal spaces, you know, Starbucks, cafes, the eateries, the places where you can go and eat, socialise, meet new people, which I think is also a really important part of your social development as well. So it's a great package, it's a fantastic college, really well recognised by Ofsted as good, but it's also a great football package where you're going to work with FA and UEFA qualified coaches, play at a really high level, and have the opportunity to follow your desires, both from an academic standpoint but also within the game, and you know, progress and develop as a footballer as well. I'd love to see you. I'd love to spend a bit of time with you, find a little bit more about you as an individual, and hopefully we can look at application. Thanks ever so much for your time.
Thank you, Sam. Take care.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.